Buried inside the world's electronic waste is a hidden fortune. Old circuit boards, broken smartphones, outdated computers, industrial servers, discarded telecommunications hardware. To most people, it looks like worthless junk. But inside this mountain of electronic waste are microscopic traces of gold, silver, copper, palladium, and rare industrial metals worth billions of dollars. For decades, recovering those metals was slow, dangerous, expensive, and heavily dependent on toxic chemical processing. But now, a new generation of artificial intelligence is changing the entire industry. Inside advanced recycling facilities, high-speed robotic systems are learning how to identify valuable electronic components faster than any human alive. These machines can scan thousands of circuit boards every hour, detect microscopic gold-bearing components in milliseconds, and separate valuable material with surgical precision. This is not traditional mining. This is urban mining powered by artificial intelligence. Every year, humanity generates more than 50 million tons of electronic waste. Old laptops, damaged phones, televisions, servers. Industrial control systems, gaming consoles, network equipment, security systems. Most of these devices eventually become obsolete. And once they are discarded, they begin a second life inside massive recycling facilities. To most people, e-waste is just clutter. But to modern industrial recovery plants, electronic waste is one of the richest artificial mines ever created. A single ton of high-grade circuit boards can contain more gold than a ton of ore extracted from traditional mining operations. And unlike underground mining, the material is already above ground, already processed, already concentrated inside millions of manufactured devices. The challenge is no longer finding the gold. The challenge is identifying the right electronic components fast enough to make the process economically viable at industrial scale. And that is exactly where AI-powered sorting systems enter the picture. But before we see how these intelligent machines work, we need to understand why electronics contain gold in the first place. Gold is not used in electronics for decoration. It exists for purely technical reasons. Unlike copper, aluminum, or steel, gold resists corrosion almost perfectly, even after years of exposure to oxygen and humidity. Gold-plated connectors can continue carrying electrical signals reliably. Gold is also an excellent conductor. It allows electrical signals to move with minimal resistance and minimal signal degradation. That is critical inside high-performance computers, servers, industrial machinery, telecommunications systems, and aerospace electronics. Processors, memory modules, connectors, and communication hardware often contain tiny layers of gold plating, and in older electronics, those gold layers were often significantly thicker than they are today. Back in the 1980s, 1990s, and early 2000s, electronics manufacturers used gold much more generously. Inside the facility, the process begins long before any sorting takes place. Truckloads of discarded electronics arrive every single day. Pallets filled with servers, containers packed with old laptops, industrial control cabinets, motherboards, power supplies, telecommunications equipment, consumer electronics. All of it enters an enormous industrial sorting network. The incoming material appears completely chaotic, but modern recycling plants are designed to transform that chaos into highly organized material streams. Large conveyors carry mountains of electronic waste through the first inspection stage. Workers remove oversized debris. Batteries are separated for safety. Large metal housings are extracted, and then the electronic components move toward the heart of the system. The AI vision platform. This is where the process becomes truly futuristic. As electronic waste moves rapidly across the conveyor, high-speed industrial cameras begin scanning every visible surface. The system captures thousands of images every second. Every circuit board shape, every connector pattern, every reflective surface. But the cameras alone are not intelligent. The real power comes from the software operating behind them. Inside industrial computer systems, deep learning models analyze every object moving across the line. The software has been trained using millions of electronic component images collected from decades of manufacturing history. It recognizes processor layouts, memory configurations, industrial communication modules, gold-plated connectors, and countless other electronic patterns invisible to the average human observer. Metallic components flying through the air in slow motion. Industrial AI systems making thousands of decisions every second, and all of it driven by software. Once the software identifies a high-value component, the response is immediate. Pneumatic actuators positioned along the conveyor activate with extreme precision. Compressed air bursts fire across the belt. At carefully timed intervals, gold-bearing chips are pushed into one collection stream, copper-rich boards into another, aluminum components into a separate line. Plastic waste continues forward. Every movement is calculated. Every timing sequence is optimized. Every fraction of a second matters. The entire system operates faster than any human sorting team could ever achieve. Thousands of components move across the belts every minute. Yet the robotic system never slows down, never loses concentration, never gets tired. This is where the visual spectacle of modern recycling becomes almost hypnotic. High-speed conveyors, flashing sensors, robotic arms, air jets firing continuously. In older recycling systems, workers manually separated components by hand. The process was slow, expensive, dangerous, and highly inconsistent. Modern robotic systems can process enormous volumes of material continuously with far greater accuracy. But separating the valuable components is only part of the process. Before any final metal recovery can begin, the concentrated electronic material must first be reduced into smaller fragments. The smaller the material becomes, the easier it is for the recovery systems to isolate the valuable metals hidden inside. What once looked like ordinary electronic waste is now becoming a concentrated industrial resource stream. By this stage, most of the plastic, low-value waste, and non-metallic material has already been removed. What remains is an increasingly concentrated stream of valuable metallic material. Now, the thermal processing stage begins. Inside these industrial recovery systems, extreme heat is used to separate valuable metals from the remaining impurities. The concentrated material moves through high-temperature furnaces operating under intense industrial conditions. Copper, silver, palladium, and finally, gold. As temperatures continue rising, the remaining metallic concentrate begins to melt. Impurities separate from the valuable metals. Inside modern urban mining facilities, valuable metals are now recovered directly from discarded technology. And finally, after multiple recovery stages, the gold begins to appear. Pure refined metal recovered from devices once considered obsolete. Old processors, broken phones, discarded servers, industrial circuit boards, all transformed through intelligent industrial recovery systems. This is no longer traditional recycling. This is industrial-scale urban mining. This is the future of industrial recycling, the future of intelligent manufacturing systems, and it is already happening right now. If you want to see more advanced industrial systems, robotic factories, AI-powered automation, and future manufacturing technologies, subscribe to True Factory Process. This is the future of production.